Okay guys, tote bags are in, so I thought I would do a refresher video. I'm helping Beverly with this design. She's going to do the prints herself, and I'm just going to cut the foil adhesive for her. So to make sure we're on the same page, I wanted to go ahead and just do a sample one as far as sizing goes. Don't forget that you need to use some foam inside the bags. I got my foam from Coastal. And it does come in like a set, and I usually cut it down to sizes however I need it, and then I keep the scraps. So I mean, and it works really good for these bags. So the temperature is, I'm doing it for 400 degrees, and I'm gonna go ahead and go with 60 seconds tonight. I'm gonna do a pre-press. They're gonna be thick in this, so make sure you lint the bags really good, so that you don't have any loose lint on there. The loose lint will leave little marks on it. Okay. Next thing is to make sure you do not press the straps. So I'm gonna leave it hanging down probably like this. We're gonna do a pre-press for about 10 seconds. And my pressure, I'm gonna have to adjust my sewing away to make sure I get it to go over. There we go. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see, but you can see that I'm not pressing my handles at all, okay? That was also light pressure. Okay, so I have it upside down, so we're gonna wanna make sure we place this appropriately. And this might be too little. So I'm just gonna place it as close as I can to the top. I'm gonna give myself two small pieces of tape, just so it doesn't move. Bella, be quiet. And I'm not going to cover the handles with the paper, because with it going for the full 60 seconds, I want to make sure I can see those handles. Now, we're going to get right up there as close as we can. And we're going to go with some that's too much pressure. All right, so we're going to go for 60 seconds and hope that it comes out good. I still think I might have too much pressure. There we go. Now you want to remember to do both sides of the sublimation when pressing anything like this. I did a pillow video on Stan's burlap pillows, and it was the same thing. So if you're gonna do mixed media such as sublimation and foil or HTV, then you want to always make sure you do your sublimation first, and that's because you got to turn your temperatures a lot higher. So you want to get that process knocked out of the way first, and then you're going to do your and then you'll do your lower temp process next. So if you're doing bulks of these, I recommend wipe out all the sublimation first, and then lower your temperature to do all your foil or HTV. All right, I'm gonna pull it out, and I'm gonna hope this came out good. Now on these, I always put my finger kind of somewhere, and I just gently lift so I can see how the press came out. All right, that looks pretty good. A little bit of marks around there, but that's all right. Okay, now we're just going to flip over and you're going to lint. Now, if you don't want the lint marks, you don't want the lint marks on the not lint marks. If you don't want the paper marks on your thing, it's always recommended that you print your design with more paper surrounding it, preferably to hang off the edge of whatever you're pressing. Another thing you could do is you could go lower temp and more time with less pressure. So you kind of just got to play around with it, but so far this seems to work best for me at the 460 seconds with light to medium pressure. Now we're going to do the next one. Paper over. And then go for another 60 seconds. All right, we're done. I'm just going to turn out. I'm going to see if I can give it a little more pressure right there. Okay, so now we're ready to go ahead and press the foil on. So I got to turn my temperature down to the 300 degrees. And the application I use for the Caesar Easy Weed adhesive, they recommend 300 degrees for a 3-second press of the adhesive. And then you're going to go 10 seconds at the same temperature for the foil. So I just go ahead and set my counter to 10 seconds. and then I count down to the 3 manually. So let's see. All right, so we'll come back once my heat press lowers in temp. Okay, so now we're ready for the application of the adhesive. So I'm just going to place that on there how I want it. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, just going to place it on there like that. Get a piece of paper. And 300 seconds, medium pressure. Not enough. And remember that the adhesive is for 3 seconds only. I went a little longer. And it is a hot peel. And then I believe she said she wanted to try gold. So, let's see if I got any gold. Where's gold? All right, so while I'm getting this ready, now you place the foil over with the foil facing up. And what I do is I just kind of press it on there. And you could tape it down if you wanted to so it doesn't move. I'm gonna go over there and over there. And you don't probably, on this text, you probably wouldn't need this big of a piece of foil, but for the purpose of this video, that's how I'm doing it. And then remember, you go for the full 10 seconds. And yes, I should have put a piece of protective paper over. Too late now. I'll do it on the next one. And it is not cooperating. Okay, and then you can go ahead and peel it right off. Now on the foil, you're gonna have little excesses around it. Just make sure you just scrape it off and dust it off. It'll be fine. That kind of gives it a little bit of a vintage look. If you wanted to, and I'm going to press this way I think now, if you wanted to do it again, you can do another piece of foil and press a second time. I'm just going to do this one. You can also crumple the foil if you wanted and press again and give it more of a vintage look, I mean more of a distressed look. See, what that did is just stick to the areas that it didn't stick to the first time. Okay? Now we're going to turn it over and do it on the other side. So remember, 3 seconds is all you need on this. So that one pulled up nicely. There we go. All right, guys, so that is how you press the tote bags. It's doing a multi design, and it came out really nice. I'm really happy with this one. I hope the customer will like it too. All right, so I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.